What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream of Thursday. So again, if you're not familiar, I will be doing streams every Thursday and Saturday. Just kind of get that out the way, all at 7 p.m. Central Time. But first off, let's say what's going on, everybody in chat. So I see we got Shadow, we got Raleigh, we got Dead End Planet, Evan, excuse me, Nightwolf. I did see some other people. I know Ashton's in the chat. Let me see who else we saw here. Voids is in the chat. Also got Leosin over on Twitch. Slytherin. I'm taking Overdog is also here. What is going on, everybody? Messy Goat, thank you so much for coming in, my friend. How are you? How is everybody? So, as you can kind of tell, tonight I'm going to be playing The Forest, which I've never actually played before. Kind of getting ready for Sons of the Forest to come out next week. And so yeah, that's basically what's happening today. So we're diving in. We're doing some crazy stuff. We got Sergio, Ghost Boy, Maddie Campbell. What's going on, my friends? Cactus Water, Epic Dreams Gamer. How's everybody doing? Hey, Best Gamer Alley. What's going on, my friend? How are you? Cool, man. How's it going? Sand Bucket. What's going on? You said I'm playing one of your favorite games. I've literally never once played The Forest, so this is going to be an interesting experience for sure. But let's get right into it. You know what? We've waited long enough. Let's go for it. Here we go. So I'm going to do this in single player because, again, I've never played this game before, and I feel like it's going to be interesting if it... Okay, I think I remember hearing that you have to use your mouse in the menus. It's going to go, maybe? Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen. Nightwolf said trying to survive the forest. Yeah, I've seen some stuff. It looks terrifying. Raleigh said safe house on the broken road by the VNC tower. Jump across the gaps. Suspend your brave. Oh, yeah, you're talking about a farm. Okay, why is this not starting? That's weird. Click it. Oh, maybe I need to click the actual word. I'm gonna do this on normal. I don't know anything about this game. Like I said, I'm probably gonna die. So that is, but it's freaking stealing my son. All right, I know a little bit about the story. Basically, this section. That's it. I don't know anything else. Epic Dreams, how's my leg doing? It's doing better. Still in a boot at the moment. What's this thing? Something. Like some soda. What's in here? Some booze. Always useful. Ooh, yummy. Yummy food. I'm just gonna collect everything. I do remember, because I did a little bit. Your inventory is limited to a number of items and not a weight, so that's always good. It's really choppy. I'm not sure. Everything looks like it should be fine on the stream. I do apologize if it is having some issues, though. Sometimes my internet connection does come out. Let's see. These voices be cutting off. Maybe fix this. Is this any better? Because for some reason, is everything? Tell me. you know, okay, is this any better? Please let me know in the comments and I will jump back to the main thing. Just doing a quick test before I jump back and anybody hear this. There's a bird on my hand. I'm looking at the game. So that happened apparently. Um, hmm. Okay, what about now? It's better now? Okay, cool. Let me flip back then. That kind of would help a little bit. There we go. Difficulties. Mike just decided it just wasn't working. The axe now. His axes are great. So did you like break this stuff open? Nice. I don't know what all this stuff is for, but you know what? It's mine now. I'm trying to survive. Still, everybody. Cash is really good for. I mean, I'm gonna be buying things. I don't think. Man, that seems weird. Okay. What do we got here? Got craft an item. You need to collect a required amount. Okay, so I need things. I'm completely lost as to what I need to do in this game, so I'm just gonna now keep looting things because that's what we do. Um, the ordered again. What is going on with my mic? Hold on. Okay, is this any better? And if it's still sounding bad, I don't know what's up with my mic. Shouldn't be having this problem. Best Game Riley said recommend checking the RAM usage. I'll check that. Sorry, this is not enjoyable so far, since I'm just having to kind of deal with a broken mic. Where is my... RAM usage is fine. Huh. I don't know what's going on. Weird. Alright, well, hopefully it's good. So I'll have to hop back to the game and maybe actually be playing. This is part of the survival experience. Surviving with, you know, broken electronics. Alright. I'm so used to, I wanted to just like open my flashlight, but I forgot I don't have one. At least not yet. I might find one. Open. Having said what is pro tip about building your house, but the opposite of it really helps. You can get kind of clear these trees. Before I grab some of this luggage loot. Okay. These are the different things I can build. Okay. Not really a map. That's fine. Back again? Best can really say, am I using OBS to stream? Yeah, I'm using OBS. I had to reconnect because I use Restream so I can do Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and it's never been a problem before. But I had to like reconnect my accounts. Okay, well. Let me try to figure. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's happening. What the heck happened to my mic? Yeah, I'm gonna do a be right back if anybody can hear me. Doing a quick test. Can anybody hear me at all? Does this still sound choppy? It looks like it's a little quiet. Let me see if I can adjust the settings. More. Okay, is this better? Anyone hear me? Quick mic test. Check, check, 1, 2. That sounded terrible, but okay, back to the game. Here I am. Not not been the easiest experience tonight, but that's okay. All right, cool. We got this. All right, there's a stick. Maybe it's some water. To be honest, I don't have any water. We need to find something. Because probably gonna need some. Collect this stuff. Yeah, more sticks. Sticks are great. A lot of sticks. I don't know what I just ate, but it was probably bad. What is this? What am I eating? I don't know. Oh, yep, that was definitely bad. Okay, let's not eat that. Um, let's find some clear water to drink. This. Ooh, God dang it! I keep wanting to use. Here we go. This is not helpful. Okay, let's just head this way. Let's see what's over here. See if I can find some water. It's messed up again? Okay. Ooh, there's a boat. Um, Okay, doing a quick test. Anyone hear me at all? I have to jack this all the way up. Please let me know in the comments if you're able to hear this, if you're having any problems. If my voice is getting choppy again, please let me know because I don't know what's happening with the mic. I might have to get that fixed. I hope not, though, because I love this mic. It's great. Let me know if you guys can hear this at all. I really hope you can. Prior Timmy says, good so far. Good, good, good. Okay. So, fingers crossed. I'm going to flip back over the game. Maybe I can actually play. Please let me know if it gets messed up again so I can try to fix it. I kind of tweaked the settings a little bit. And go here. Here we go. Back to the game. It should be which is very possible. Oh, can't look. Why can't I look anymore? Okay, now my controller's not working. So as soon as the video comes on, so something about the guy. Ow, ow, what am I gonna attack? Wow. Okay, I guess something about keys. I collected a tooth? Okay, let me kill this guy. Okay, can anybody hear me? Okay, so it seems like something like I don't know why the forest seems to be spiking my RAM usage. So I'm gonna close out that game and I'll flip over to Dying Light 2 for now. I'll play it on my PC version and see what if that fixes it. So yeah, you can hear me on the Be Right Back screen. Hopefully this fixes it. Maybe it's just for some reason the forest doesn't like my mic. So those of you watching on Twitch, I'll be changing the game so that way it's actually in the right game. So bear with me just a minute. That quick change. Okay. Sorry, let's try Dying Light 2. See what happens. So a couple things I'm reading in chat. People are talking about Evil Dead game. I've been wanting to play that for a while. I have it. I just haven't played it yet. There's also people ask about Dead Island 2. I'm super excited for that personally. I can't wait for it. Let's do this. Second, everybody. Have to make a
is a vulnerable
slight
thing,
change.
a whim of circumstance. At any time, the
There you go.
smallest flap
That
of
should
the
be seen now.
wings
So
may
please
set catastrophe
let me
in
know
motion.
if this sounds better now,
Around
because if it
an
does,
entire city
while this game is running, then
from
something's up with the forest, and
Those
it does
left
not like my
behind
mic.
there did not stand a chance.
If that's the case,
The world's
then I
hardest
may not
minds
actually be able to do
came
Sons of the Forest,
and found a
because
vaccine
if the
against
first one
the
won't do it,
coronavirus.
the second one may not either.
Finally,
Oh yeah, I got flip over.
mankind had prevailed against the disease.
So
But
we'll have to see.
people always want more.
Everyone said, yeah, it was the game. That's really disappointing. Really, really disappointing. Okay. Well, we play some Dying Light 2. Granted, this is on my PC, so it's a little bit different. It's not my main save, but yeah, we can mess around and just play this for now. I don't even know what I was doing. I think I was testing some stuff on this last time. But, oh, you know what? Dying Light 2. Let's just jump into it. Run around, have just mess around, maybe do some legend levels, who knows. I need to look that up. So I can do some testing. So my Sons of the Forest content may not be what I would like it to be. I don't know, we'll see. Let me know, like, once I start playing, we'll be able to tell for sure if I'm having any issues or not. What save is this? I don't even remember. Okay, I used this one to do the weapon swap glitch, so let me move all those weapons back. Don't need them.
Find something you like in the bazaar?
Hey, we got Legend in the chat. What's going on, my friend? Man, I got the hiccups. Okay, let's just put all of this over there. My cord machetes. And I made... Okay, cool. So, do I have... No, I don't have the good stuff on this one. So what's the best weapon I got? I got a 670... And... Ooh, 684, that's better. I think we're gonna mainly run with those two. What's this? Funkadelic Man. I don't really have anything on this safe. So we'll just run around with those two. Okay. Great.
The worst thing was they took all the equipment.
So they just take your legend level is 4. Hey, that's still good. Any legend level is a good legend level. This save I'm only at 11, so I've got a while to go. The other one I have, I'm on 30, I think. Honestly, don't play enough to get it leveled up to 250 that quickly. So, yeah. There is that. You know what? Do I have a frying pan? I was curious about something. I do. I do not have enough scraps for it, so never mind. It's gonna do something.
You weren't there.
But never mind. Right, Ella? That's a lot of med kits. Oh yeah. Gotta make sure I'm healed up at all times. Buy some stuff here. Epic, he said, hope that the video to level up comes out. I'm actually going to be releasing it tomorrow. Basically, just kind of a sneak peek of the Legend XP guide that I'm making. It's not going to be like the other videos you've been seeing where people are like, hey man, oh, you can get this much XP per night and all the stuff, do this, that. No. It's mainly going to be showing you all the different ways you can to level up, because honestly, the location you go to doesn't really matter too much if you're farming volatiles, because as long as you're killing volatiles all night, it's good. You just kind of use whatever preference you have. So I'm going to show a few different locations for that and give some basic tips, as well as other methods than just farming volatiles, things like that. It's just going to be something that, yeah, it's going to be different, for sure. Anthony, you said you played most zombie games. I'm kind of bored with most of them. Just go back to Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2 so far for a game to focus on zombies instead of humans. Yeah, that's why I'm excited for Dead Island 2. It's because we're not really going to be doing anything with humans, like, at all, which is great. Um, I think they actually said in an interview that there will be literally 0 human fights whatsoever, which is going to be fantastic. This works. Hello, Fred.
How you doing, buddy?
Shadow said, can you hold multiple Dying Light 2 new games, like one OG and one you just started? Yeah, you can have up to 4 saves. I have... What do I have? On my Xbox, I've got like 4 different saves. Mainly I do that because I like to have all the different endings. But yeah, you can have up to 4. For sure. Legends, how do I make YouTube videos on Xbox Series X or S? So you can actually, there is a recording feature on the Xbox Series S. So if you want to record like no audio, so like no talking or whatever, easy way to do that is just plug in like a USB. And when you have a USB plugged in, I'm trying to go get rid of this thing with that. Then you can just plug it into your Xbox and record for up to an hour. And then you just plug the USB into your computer, and you can edit the files, stuff like that. Super, super easy. But that's all you need, like, for basics. But oh man, I am gonna totally die. What difficulty am I playing on? I don't even know. Probably hard. Oh, this is not going well for me so far. Not really paying attention. Still didn't say you love Dead Island Riptide. Oh, I love it too. I'm actually gonna do, because I did a playthrough of the first Dead Island on my channel. It was before I started doing multi-streaming, so it was, some of it was just on Twitch, and I uploaded videos and stuff. Healing. But that is something that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play Riptide as well. I just haven't got around to it yet. Considering how the forest kind of messed with my mic, Sons of the Forest may be the same, so I may not have the same coverage of it. So probably going to be a little bit different. And yeah, probably going to be different for there. But I'll definitely do Dead Island Riptide before Dead Island 2 comes out. And then also see if I can do Escape Dead Island. I know a lot of people aren't giant fans of that game, but I have it. I'm gonna play it. Dead End Plenty said you wish you could play Dying Light 2, but your PS5 died. Oh no, that sucks for sure. Because PS5s are so expensive. I don't have one because of that right now. Best Game Rally talking to Rise Mib said something about your choice. If your choices really mattered in the game or something. I missed what Rise said, but yeah. For sure, your choices in this game have like no effect on the story. Your choices are pointless. That is one thing that I do find disappointing a lot about games, is whenever they give you the illusion of choice and you're like, ah, great, cool, I can do these cool things and make these crazy decisions, and then you come to find out that no matter what decision you made, I'm gonna die. Doesn't matter, because it all leads you to the exact same point anyway. You know, I'm not a giant fan of that. Dead and Plenty said you haven't got to experience the new legend levels. Well, it's cool to get them. There's some testing I need to do, but I've heard from other people that for some reason it doesn't seem like the bonus that you get from the legend levels actually does anything. But I don't know. I have a save that I need to just put on my PC so I can actually test it. That's why this one in particular, I don't have any of my upgrade points done. It's all at 0, so that way I can do a test between this one and the other one and see what the actual difference between a non-legend skill point save is damage-wise versus full 250 max damage kind of thing. So that's something I'm going to be checking. Somebody said something earlier that I was going to read, and I just missed it. I do apologize. Anthony said, if you have a PlayStation 4, you can still play it. Oh yeah, that's true. Because I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you might, if you buy the PlayStation 5 version, I don't know if they give you the PlayStation 4 version. I know if you buy buy it on the Xbox, you can play it on either system, so you don't really have that problem. Sam, you said, ripped all the other PC players waiting for God of War Ragnarok. Right? I know, I still want to play God of War. I haven't played it yet. I really want to. Just need to purchase it, to be honest. So, hopefully I get that soon. Something, am I playing on Xbox? No, I am playing on PC. This is not my main save. My main save is on my Xbox. But I did this on PC to mainly test my mic because my mic was acting up really bad during the course. So there we go. Gabriel said guns are returning this year. Yeah, it's going to be in DLC too. I mean, so the thing with that is that we don't know exactly what the guns are going to be like. Yes, that's been found in the game files, which is really cool. We got the Frontier pistol and the Frontier shotgun. And Timon did say, hey, you know, essentially along the lines of, you know, we're going to have new weapons in DLC 2 that aren't necessarily melee focused. If you want to use something other than melee, which, if he was going to say bows, then he would have just said bows. So obviously he's talking about guns. But I just feel like they may not be what people are thinking they're going to be. I feel like it's going to be something that may be more similar to things like the boomstick and the quad damage and stuff like that, but with a little bit more usefulness to it. Kind of my thinking, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Something said, what's my Xbox username? It's just respawn gent without the E or the D. So yeah, you can. Yeah, it's basically the same. I try to make my name the same on everything if I can. Tryhard Timmy's like, how do I play on controller? Very easily with a cord. You can see right here. It's goes from this device into my computer over there. Until it does that, and I have to reconnect it because this is not a specifically wired controller. This is my Xbox controller that I have a wire connected to so I can play it on PC. And sometimes it disconnects like that. Prior to me, it's like, how do I get used to jumping with the right bumper? I've been playing this game for over a year now, and I just get used to it. It's weird whenever I switch to other games, though. Like, I can't say how many times I've been in other games, pushing the right bumper to jump, and then I'm just, like, doing all the wrong things and dying constantly. I'm like, oh wait, this isn't Dying Light. I can't do that. So it's definitely an adjustment, for sure. Alright, let's head over this way. But yeah, I'm just more comfortable with controller, honestly. Riz said, what do you think of Dying Light 3 would be said in if it was made? Honestly, I have no idea, because like, I don't like the idea of a Dying Light 3. Just for the fact that we already, like, Dying Light 2 is set 20 years after the events of the first game. Because after the events of the first game, 5 years after that was the fall, the collapse of society, and then this game takes place 15 years after that. So it's 20 years later, and it's just like having another Dying Light game. They would only be able to really go into the future more, like, I don't know, zombies in space. I don't know, that sounds terrible, but I really don't want a Dying Light 3. I want Dying Light 2 to be kind of get where it needs to be, have all the content it needs to have, and then once that's kind of set, then after it's kind of run its course, you know, like 7 years or kind of whatever, if they do it like Dying Light 1, then at that point be like, alright, cool, you know what, we're moving on to another project, you know, we had fun with Dying Light, but here's something else. Because we do know that they are working on a fantasy RPG. We don't know any details about it other than, hey, we're working on a fantasy RPG. So I don't know what that's going to look like, but Yeah, that's kind of the next project, which obviously we won't, since we only got an announcement last year that they're working on another game. We won't even see anything about that game most likely for another probably 2 to 3 years. So probably won't be till this game's been out for maybe 5 years before we actually get another Techland game. So Rydell says switching between Dying Light and Assassin's Creed is challenging with the controls. It's been a good 5 to 10 minutes at each, usually stuffing up and pressing random buttons. Yeah. Assassin's Creed, my goodness. I haven't played those games in forever. Because I got burnt out on them. I played them so much. Just non-stop. And I actually had to stop at the very beginning of Assassin's Creed 3. I didn't even get to the point of the game where you actually play as the main character. I started it, and I was just like, nah, I'm kind of over this. I did Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Why can't Helmut do it?
All just pretty much just non-stop, 100% completing them, stuff like that. And yeah, I got too bored of it. I mean, I did play Assassin's Creed 4 for a while. I had a lot of fun with that, but it again also eventually went to a point where it was just like, I don't really want to keep playing this. It's the same game in a different setting every year. I just kind of got tired of it. Where am I? I was trying to go over here. That's where I was trying to go. Because there was something I wanted to check. And I also need it to be nighttime. Let me go do that. Let me set this to nighttime. Because that would help. For Sonic Cube, you asked, what am I doing? I'm just kind of running around right now. Not doing a whole lot. There is some things I wanted to test, though, so you might see me doing some testing things, but because tonight was supposed to be the forest, but for some reason, when I run the forest on my PC, my microphone doesn't like it. So, I don't know what's up with that. I'll have to check some stuff. So we might get to play the forest on Friday, or on Saturday, or I might just not do the forest at all. Which is disappointing, but since I just bought the forest, I can get my money back. I haven't even played for 2 hours yet, so I can get my money back for it if I can't actually function it. But I don't know, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's go this way. I want to see something. First, I need to get a chase started. Start chase! Thank you. Here we go. Now, the question is, can I keep this chase going up here? I don't know if I can. I also do apologize if I miss things in chat. I do try my best to read everything. But sometimes I do miss things. Okay. What am I doing? This way. If I can keep this going, there's an idea that I have that could be really, really good. But I gotta... Can it pop up here? There should be a... There we go. Okay. Cool. Alright. Question is, will they pop up on the other building? Oh, it didn't give it to me. And the chase keep going. Here, is there a place for them to pop up? No, there is not. Okay, so the chase up here. Oh, right here. That's disappointing. That's okay. So I figured out something right here, which is not doing it for some reason. Huh. It works on my Xbox, so maybe they patched it out, so never mind. It was like here. Oh no, there it goes. 100. So usually jumping back and forth between these two buildings at nighttime will actually give you like 100 XP. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why it's not working now, but I don't know. It is what it is. Anthony said, by the way, you just found out that the Bozak challenge you can't redo after you beat it. Yeah, that's one thing that I wish you could redo. It does suck that you can't. Ow, rude. Didn't say you could hit me. Okay, I guess I need to hop on some boosters real quick. Because I didn't realize I didn't have any. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I see something you're talking about. It says no results. So in respawn, take the E out. So it's just RESPAWENDGENT. Take out the E, and that's what it is. Ooh, I did it! Oh, thank you for the follow there, MindJob8171. Thank you so much. How you doing today, by the way? Hope you're having a good one. Wait, do I have that one complete? Do I have? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have an idea. That sounds like it could be a good idea. I can... Oh yeah, I gotta get to stop with this. I don't have my broom because I'm on my PC and I didn't get the broom on this one. So I gotta get up to the top of the quarantine building. So I can do that one. Let me go this way though. Anthony said the most I missed that, I do apologize. Just kind of start down there. So something, it's the second E, not the first one. It's the one right before the D. Tried to and grow and playing Dying Light on my other monitor. Got so scared because I thought there were like 5 volatiles behind me. It was just my stream. Yeah. I also want to go back through Dying Light 1 as well. I haven't played that one in a while. So I kind of want to do that one again. If I can, where's the entrance to this? Oh, it's over here. I want to go back through it again, and you know what? Maybe I will. Like I said, if the forest, if the content that I want to do for Sons of the Forest doesn't end up working out because of the mic situation, then I might just kind of do Dead Island games as well as Dying Light 1. So we'll see how that goes. Jimbo Series said, "You're hating that some bounties don't seem to work. Like I need to hunt plague bearers with 2-handed weapons and it's not registering." Yeah, that's one of the downsides to the bounties. Oh, come on. You know what? No, I don't like this. Okay, here we go. Why is that not working? Okay, try again. It literally has worked for me. I just tested this like a couple days ago. Of course, that was granted that was before. There we go. Just gotta do it at the right spot. My goodness. You know, why not grab this? Just grab all the things. Wait, I did complete this. Why is it not showing up on the map? Oh, I think my game is bugged. I was like, oh, let me do this, but it's, for some reason, something's up with my game. Things are bugged, not working properly. I don't know what's happening. Bass fishing was my favorite weapon. Probably, I mean, honestly, my favorite weapon is anything that does the highest amount of damage. That's one-handed. I'm not a giant fan of two-handed weapons. They're just too slow for me. Sam's like, how do people jump right after sliding? Keep seeing it in JK's videos. It's not easy to do. Well, I say it's not easy. Excuse me, zombie, sir. I am in the middle of talking. So let me do a slide. So basically, while you're in a slide, I think you're supposed to push, if you're on controller, it's the same thing you use to activate the far jump ability, I believe. Which, if you're on controller, on an Xbox controller, it's the left bumper. I'm gonna give it a shot. Let's see here. Run this way. Get off me. Okay, run this way. Slide. Yeah, that's what it is. So you use the button that you use to activate far jump. When you do that, it will do like this big old slide thing. Really? I don't know what's happening. Everything's just failing right now for me. Alright, let's get this guy in the face. Oh, come on. What was that? Jumping around. Yay, he's dead. Alright, let's go open this chest up. Ashton saying something. I'm sorry if I ignored you. I didn't mean to. Just on the cube, you said you can't do the math right now? No. What math are you referring to? Yeah, open the chest. Ooh, I did it. Tryhardies, have I played Cyberpunk? No, I have not gotten a chance to play Cyberpunk yet. I really want to, though. But I have not gotten a chance to actually play it. I just had a great idea. I don't know if it counts. But, oh buddy, I got a good idea. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to head over here. So let's do that. Hopefully not die in the process. Get off me. Stop. Oh, that's the wrong button. This one. I don't want to be at a level 3 chase. Oh, things ain't going right for me right now. Sonic said if you take maxed out toughness boosters, so 50% less damage, and you have 49.1% less damage of zombies and humans, how much damage would I proximity avoid? Basically, you wouldn't take like any damage at all. Period. From physical sources from those. So when it says zombies, it literally means like if a zombie comes up and slaps you in the face. If you're looking at like the spitters, they actually do like acid damage, which is very, very different. So that's, yeah. Basically, if you want to be completely immune to all damage, what you want to do, I don't know if I have any. I don't have any here. Let me take gear. Does this have it? No. Basically, what you want to look for is gear that has, like this one, for example, it has nighttime resistance. So you can actually combine gear that has daytime and nighttime resistance. Because there's a lot of gear, especially tank gear, that has both. You can get damage resistance at day and night, plus wear the Renegade Boss Mask. You're essentially immune to all damage when you use a toughness booster. It's insane. You can walk into fire, you can get hit by spitters. Like, absolutely nothing will do hardly any damage to you. And it is fantastic. Oh, the echo. Uh-oh. Is it happening again, Timmy? Hope not. Please let me know if, in chat, if anyone's having issues with my mic sounding weird. Timmy's saying that he might be the only one hearing it. If that's the case, then it might just be the stream. Please let me know whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. If you're having any issues with the audio, I would greatly appreciate it. Gary said the stash limit increase was good. We wish the throwable slots and valuable slots, everything was increased. Yeah, I think they'll get to it eventually. Weapons was the thing that people complained about the most, so that's what they tried to fix first. Shouty said, what happened to my leg? So whenever I broke my leg, funny story, it's basically what happened was oh, hey, there's one of our roaming tyrants. That's so awesome. I love that they have them now. You can hold on, sir, while I heal up. Then we can fight. Okay, let's fight. But yeah, you can find these roaming tyrants just like everywhere now, which is super awesome. They're not just volatiles. Oh, wow. Okay, I thought I was getting attacked by... There's two volatiles. There's a tyrant and a regular volatile. Alright. Well, he just fell. So that happened. We're gonna kill these guys real quick. Need to equip a different weapon. Hold on. Let's see, so... Stamina regen on quick attack, and Soul Reaper is what I want to use. The other one is bad. Although... This one might be... No, stamina regen on power attack. Not good. That's what I want. I need to get my Soul Reaper out. There we go. Much better. Okay, once we kind of clear out these enemies here, make sure the tyrant's still down there. So I guess I'll... Oh, there's two. Oh, man. There's a bunch of tyrants. Okay. Let's see how much I get for killing him. Now that there's more tyrants, it might be better to actually farm tyrants. If you can. It's going to be really difficult. Granted, if I had better weapons, it'd be one thing. But... Get off me. Okay, let me kill this volatile. I do apologize if I missed things in chat. I'm being completely bombarded right now. And I don't have any glitched weapons on this save because it's on my PC. And what difficulty is this set to? Set to hard. It doesn't feel like I'm getting the amount of experience that I need. Okay. Yeah, I need this one. Frost is just, it's too useful. Alright, let's kill these guys. See what I get. So, you can kill the tyrants, especially if you do have the glitched weapons. Might be a good idea to farm tyrants, since they are kind of just showing up everywhere now. But it does make it difficult because now, holy crap, like, it's not just there's tyrants everywhere, but around the tyrants there's a lot of volatiles too. And they keep summoning more as the fight drags on. So this is kind of insane. Which one dead? Which one? I need to find one that's almost dead, because I'm having a lot of trouble here. There we go. This guy, one of these guys is almost dead. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, this is not going well. So Raleigh said there's a bit of feedback. It might be something with my mic too, like something with the game and then also my mic. Wow, there's a lot of tyrants and volatiles just kind of hanging around. Yeah. You got the, you'll need to, like, you basically have to have the glitch weapons. Like, the weapons you get are powerful, sure, but when you play on hard, like, it's just kind of ridiculous a little bit how crazy powerful these things are. Rydell, you said, should you upgrade your muscle and toughness boosters? 100%. I think the 3 boosters that everyone needs are the toughness booster, so you take less damage. The RGent booster, so any damage you take gets refilled, and the muscle booster, so you deal more damage. Technically, the rage booster does the same thing as the toughness booster and the muscle booster at the same time, but it's got a weird effect on the screen, and I don't like it, so that's why I never use it. I'm gonna reset this night because it just got really crazy. Aiden said, hey, Respawn, I'm a new subscriber and also enjoyed your content. I'm a big Dying Light 2 fan, as well as have questions if you have PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Unfortunately, I don't have PlayStation at all, but if you have questions, go ahead and ask. I will answer to the best of my ability. Camille said, you can show me a 6 spot speaking about tyrants if I'm interested. Sure. Why not? Let me know. I think over here, because I was gonna do one thing and it ended up not doing what I was originally trying to do. Basically what I was trying to do, okay, color messed up again. What I was trying to do was go over here and do the there's one farm that I love to do. But a tyrant kind of showed up, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta kill the tyrant. This is gonna cause problems for me. But now the tyrant's gone, I might actually be able to do it, unless there's some volatiles and stuff on the ground. But these two guys, I already started to chase this with help, but... Alright, so let's switch back to this one. And let's see if I can get this to work. Come on. That's not working. I need to have my flashlight out. I don't have my USB, not USB, frying pan. That's what I was looking for. Basically, I'm trying to see, does this still work? It doesn't look like when they die from fall damage, it doesn't look like they actually, it doesn't count towards XP for me, so never mind. I thought it'd be an interesting spot to use, but since they don't die from, or since you don't get experience from fall damage kills, never mind on this. We have Beast in the chat. What's going on, my friend? How are you? How you doing today? Try Timmy said, do you get more XP for tyrants? Oh, I was trying to test that. You should get more XP for tyrants, but I don't know if that was true or not because I was just getting absolutely bombarded. If I was playing on my Xbox, it'd be a little bit different, which I might end up switching over to that here in just a minute, so I can use my glitched weapons and stuff like that on my main save. We'll see. Hayden said, well, I kind of want the hoverboard to fly over the sunken city and collect weapon artifacts. Yeah, the sunken city is a great place to get some stuff. You can check out my Discord, which, since you're watching on YouTube, I do have it linked down below in the description. And if you're also on Twitch, anybody watching there, I do have my Discord link in the panels below the stream. But, basically, if you need help with duping or anything like that, my Discord has a ton of people who will definitely help anyone out who needs help, because they're a bunch of awesome people. Community said, can I post a link to screenshot? It'd be easier if you just kind of told me where on the map it was, because it's harder for me to pull up the screenshot, honestly. Sonic Cube said, let me find the video for you, but have you done the observatory missions? So if you need to do, if so, you need to do to get the mission. So are you, if you're talking about the magic door glitch, I haven't done that one in forever. That one's not, that's not a bad spot to do stuff. I just, like I said, I haven't used that spot in forever. And you need to, like you said, you have to complete, it's the Renegade side quest. And if you, essentially if you don't, if you go to the observatory before completing that side quest, it's gone forever and there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, I haven't used that in so long, but it's not a bad one, for sure. Beast, you said 25 tyrants all at once? I mean, if I had my glitched weapons, then yeah, I could probably handle that, but without glitched weapons, not so much. Wait, how did I equip, what? Where did that come from? I didn't equip this. That was weird. Okay, for some reason my game is being all glitchy and strange. Okay, so let's see if I can find some tyrants on the ground. Because I know apparently they're just on the ground, you can just happen to come across them. But it's not, maybe it's just random? I don't know. There's a certain spot. Aiden, you asked if duplicating is gone? Yes and no. So all of the normal duplication methods are gone, yes. So you can't do everything the way that you used to be able to. However, if you, there's the save duplication glitch, which is the save scum. Basically, drop all your stuff on the ground and reload your save. It's basically drop all your stuff, quit the game, reload your cloud save, and you'll still have all your stuff. That's one way to go about it, or you can do a rollback, which is the same thing. Basically, you just go into the main menu and roll back your save, and then you'll have all your items again. That's the only way to really duplicate. Now, you can. There's another way with weapons that I did post a video about as well. I have videos for both of those, but yeah, honestly, right now it's either reload a cloud save or use the rollback feature of the game. Cost is different. On PC, there's a mod that lets you get infinite crossbow. That's cool. Yeah, PC is an exception when it comes to stuff because you can just kind of do stuff. All sorts of mods and all sorts of stuff. Rodney said, what's the best way to get Harpers and Huntress tokens? So there's only 2 ways to get tokens, and that is to level up and complete the elite missions. You cannot get tokens any other way. So leveling up, the only way you can level up with the agents is through the bounties. So if you want to do it that way, you can level up a couple of times per day and get tokens that way, or just complete the elite missions over and over and over and over again, and you will get the tokens that way. So those are the only current ways to get tokens, other than events, because sometimes they'll have events where the rewards are tokens, but, you know, there's that. Gabriel said, you hope to make the Carnage Manica and other worthless stuff droppable? Yeah, it would be nice. It does kind of suck. There's a lot of things in this game that you can't drop on the ground. Some people can't find the video, but I can guide you. So if you're talking about the magic door glitch, or the magic door farm, I don't know if this save has that unlocked. Let me actually check my journal. Did this one complete the Renegade side quest? Let's find out. Story, side quest, no. So, this save is not originally mine. I ended up getting this from someone, for testing purposes and stuff like that, and they did not complete the Renegade side quest. So the only way for me to do that one, I would have to start a new game plus, get all the way through the game again, just to do the side quest. Dead said, "Is my Techland GG rewards I unlocked for PlayStation 5, will they be unlocked on my Xbox as well? As long as you have both accounts linked to Techland GG, then yes. I have both my Steam and my Xbox linked to Techland GG, and because of that, I can access the rewards on both. So yes." Aiden says, basically I can give everything to my friend and then roll back if I've done a mission correct, just to make sure. Yeah, basically. So it has to be a story mission or a DLC story mission. It can't just be a side quest because that doesn't count. It has to be a main story mission. So if you have completed the game, then you'll have to start a new game plus. Otherwise it can erase a ton of stuff for you. Shadow, you said you've seen Aidens who can jump really high. Their entire body is gone except their head. Where did this guy come from? Oh, I totally forgot this is a camp. I'll just climb this pole. Didn't want to do that, but okay. We're just kind of flying around at the moment. You might be referring to the super jump, which is something that I have tried to do, but I've never been successful at. I can't get it to work, honestly. Oh, fly up. Let's just go to this building. Amelia said it's to the left of the anomaly in the Newfoundland where toxins start on the map. I can send you a Discord, so let me see. So Newfound Lost Lands are here. He said it's where the toxins start on the map, so to the left of the anomaly. So there's not an anomaly from what... Oh, no, there is. It's like right here. Let me head over there. Check it out. Also, if you're looking to do legend level stuff, make sure you complete all your side quests and everything, because that will give you a ton of XP, for sure. Woohoo! Oh, you gotta pick up the military tech. Why didn't it complete the activity? Weird. Huh. I don't know what happened there. Oh, there it goes. Didn't give me a lot of XP, but it gave me some. There's that. Broken Samurai, you said you have a question. Should I get the Dead Space remake? It looks good, but honestly I'm kind of stuck between Ark Survival Evolved and Dead Space remake. I don't know. Personally, I would probably say the Dead Space remake, because I've never played Ark, so I can't tell you if it's good or not, and for some reason I'm stuck. I don't know why. Wait a minute, what is that? Hold up. Why is there a light here? Oh, this is the room you wake up in after Veronica, I think. Yeah, that's why this is here. Unless there's a quest here too, but I think this is where you wake up after Veronica. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's why that's there. I would say Dead Space Remake. Love Dead Space. I haven't got to play the remake yet, but like I said, I've never played Ark Survival Evolved. It looks like a lot of fun, but I can't speak to it since I've never actually played it. Blackbird, you said in the future, after the coronavirus mutating, giving volatiles temporary invisible floors. Okay. I can... Like, they can turn the floor invisible? Because that'd be kind of interesting. I may have read that wrong. I do apologize if I did. And, yeah, we're gonna go check out what's happening over here. Maddie said, have you done any mods with Dying Light 2 on your PC? I have not. I have not. I want to. I just haven't done anything yet. There's a lot that I want to try out. I just haven't done them yet. Bill said he texted you where it's exactly on the Discord, just in case. Hope you enjoy it. I'll go check it out. So let's head over here to. Oh, was that a tyrant down there? Oh yeah. Okay, so we got some tyrants here. Okay, so there's a tyrant there. There's a tyrant down there somewhere. Okay. Oh, and there's a whole mess of tyrants. What in the world? Hold on a minute. Is this the spot you were talking about, Camille? Oh my gosh. If this is the spot you were talking about, that's a lot of tyrants. Hi Banshee. Oh crap. Oh crap. I'm not ready for this. Holy moly, that is a lot of tyrants. My goodness. Okay. So I'm gonna go at this with I'm gonna have to, oh my. Okay, that's a lot of tyrants. That's a lot of tyrants. Somewhat Zombie said, what's up? Two people put in their mouths and sing through to sound. Oh, what's the two people do? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I know what you're talking about. There's a lot of musicians and stuff that use it. It's kind of interesting, but I honestly couldn't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Smack. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Oh, come on! What was that? There we go. So that's a lot of tyrants. Holy moly. Costi said, is that in vanilla? Yeah, I don't have any mods on. That's why I want to test on my Xbox, but I don't have any mods installed. Now, granted, I don't know if there was anything that was changed on this save, necessarily, before I got a hold of it. So, it could be something like that, but I don't know. Honestly. Somebody said my mic has a little side effect like that right now. Yeah, something's been going on with my mic. I don't know what's happening with it. It was like that when I was doing the forest. It was like that for a little bit at the start of me switching over Dying Light 2. So it might be my mic messing up. Let me turn this down a little bit. Maybe that's the problem. I have no idea what's going on with it. Get off. Rodney said, can you show where you are on the map again, please? Okay, so where all that was right here in the Newfound Lost Lands. This is the GRE anomaly that's in there. I was literally just in this area right here, and there was just like a million tyrants. Like, that was insane. Something he said, on hard mode, there's more roaming tyrants. Interesting. You know what? Let's test that. I want to test that out. Where is the nearest safe house? This one is probably the nearest. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Big Blue 1987. Thank you so much for that. How you doing today, by the way? Hope you're having a good one. Big Teddy said same thing happened to you with the tyrants, but the night ended and you slept and they disappeared. Let me actually kind of like swing back over this area again and see if they're still there, because it could just be a random glitch and that's why we're seeing them everywhere. But if it's not just a glitch, yeah, they're still here. A bajillion of them. Oh. Let me go to the safe house, sleep, and come back and see if they're here again. If they are, awesome. If they're not, then yeah, it's a glitch that just randomly happens and you'll get attacked by like 500 tyrants all at once. Which is great for farming, but terrifying for just running around. Let's land here. Mofongo, what's going on, my friend? What did you miss? Well, missed having a lot of technical difficulties with the forest. Not because my computer can't run it, because it can. It's just something about running that specific game was making it to where my mic wouldn't work. It was super, super weird. But other than that, just been kind of running around doing stuff, pretty much. Big Blue said, not much, just bought this game today and trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love this game. If you're curious, I do have a beginner's guide on my YouTube channel, which is, the channel itself is linked down in the panels below, so if you're curious about that, I've got tons and tons of guides for Dying Light 2. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely check those out. Where was I going? Oh yeah, back here. But yeah, it's a ton of fun. Ursa said he didn't know you can get glider in the forest. Yeah, I didn't change anything about the kind of the title of the stream. I don't know if you can very easily. It was supposed to be playing the forest, but instead the forest broke on me, and so now we're playing Dying Light 2. And the tyrants have spawned again. There's like a million of them over here. Yeah, that's insane. Jiggy said, what are tyrants? So tyrants are volatiles that are big and red like those guys. Basically, volatiles are essentially the big bad, super tough zombies in the game. And tyrants are like a evolved version of those. They are only supposed to appear during, like, encounters that you can get once you beat the game. Or actually, no, you can get them without beating the game. But either way, they're only supposed to appear in encounters. But that has apparently changed, and now you can go over here and have, like, millions of them. I'm wondering, is there's a tyrant right there? If I kill that tyrant, will those others disappear? Let's test it. Let's test it right now and find out. Probably should get my boosters on before I really try this. Costa, are there any potions that give you volatile vision? If you mean like where you can see volatiles, no. There is a Night Runner potion that lets you see in the dark better, which I do have. And I'll put it right here. Now it's poison resistance. I don't have it on this particular thing. But it lets you see better at nighttime, but yeah. Let's fight this guy real quick. Let's see if I can kill him. Ow! Come back. There he is. No, don't you bring others to me. Kill him, because I'm curious if they only appear, like, if you have a tyrant spawn. Oh, okay. Oh, that was almost really bad. Knocked me off the building. Whew. That could have been terrible. I'll wait for him to get back up here. But if I kill the tyrant and they disappear, then it means that when you have a tyrant encounter, then they will, for some reason, just spawn everywhere on the map. So let's go test this out right now. Head back over there, see if they're still there. If they are still there, then fantastic. If they're not there anymore, then that kind of confirms that they only appear when you have a tyrant encounter. Nope, they're still there. There's a bunch. I already saw a few. A few more. I don't want to die. So I'm gonna go back this way. Huh, interesting. So I want to test that on my Xbox. Because that's really, really interesting. Because my Xbox has glitched weapons, and honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, volatiles are different. You can get, like, with good gear and a decent weapon and having your boosters, you can take out like a whole army of volatiles with no issues whatsoever, as long as you keep your boosters up. Tyrants, on the other hand, you can fight one tyrant at a time, and multiple is, without glitched weapons, basically impossible. Either that, or I'm just bad at the game, which is very possible as well. Aiden, you said one time you found a tyrant in daylight on a rooftop. Yeah, there's actually this one specific thing. When you go through the main story and you complete the shoe quest for Lawan, as soon as you complete that quest, which is right after the VNC tower, every time I do it, you always finish during the daytime. There's always a tyrant that spawns right next to you, like on the building across from you, every single time, and it's there during the daylight. It's super weird. But no matter what, when you complete the shoe quest, that tyrant will be there. It's kind of interesting. Peace control, the best way to farm is get into level 1 to 3 lobbies and start chases. That's not a bad idea. Join someone else's game that's a lower level. That's actually pretty good. I didn't actually think about that, because you do get a little bit of bonus whenever you join someone. I can't think of words. So that's actually kind of interesting. Jiggy said, is it just that area? I mean, so far that's the only one that seems to be consistent. I haven't seen another area. That one seems to be consistent. There's like a million of them there. Shouty said, what is super jump? So super jump is basically something I've never been able to do. Basically, there's multiple ways to do it. One of the most common ways is essentially like activating this skill. I'll have to just go to it because I can't remember what it's called. It's called like the double jump or something like that. It is, yeah, it's this. When you activate the double jump skill, basically you have to like land on the ground, activate double jump, and then one of the ways to do it is to go into, as soon as you jump, go into photo mode and quickly back in and out of photo mode, and it just gets you higher and higher and higher, and you can go like super high up in the air. Like I said, I've never been able to do it. There's other ways to do it, which I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Jiggy said, what would the damage be on glitched weapons if they show the true damage? If they show the true damage, it would probably be somewhere close to... So that's the thing, is that the glitched weapons can one-shot everything in the game, but they can also sometimes take 2 shots on regular zombies. So if it showed actual damage, it'd probably be something like 10,000 or something like that. But for some reason, there's a lot of times when you fight some zombies, it will just kind of knock them down to a sliver of health, so you have to 2-shot them instead of 1. So, yeah, it's kind of weird, but they are fantastic. If you don't mind using glitched weapons, they will... Basically, I wouldn't recommend using them on your first playthrough. Play through the game normally, kind of go through it, experience the whole thing. After you do that, go New Game Plus, definitely 100% get those glitched weapons, because, you know, it's just, the game is a ton of fun using it, but if you do on your first playthrough, you will get bored very, very quickly, and the game will be way too easy. So that's why I recommend not using them on your first playthrough, personally. Somewhat zombies, you wonder if the Drained Lake has tyrants now? Ooh, that'd be interesting. That would be interesting, because I never drain the lake anymore. I did it once, and whenever they patched the blue crystal glitch, never did it again. Somebody asked, like, I can't scroll up. They asked if joining someone online, dropping something, and quitting would duplicate it. So that's essentially, man, I got the hiccups. That's essentially what the save scum is. You're joining someone online. You drop your inventory, you quit the game, you reload your cloud save. Or you could that's that version, the other version of it, same exact thing, but you use the rollback feature in the game. So, one of the two things. You either roll back your save, or you use a cloud save, or if you're on PC, just a backup save, and just reload that. But yeah, that's how that duplication glitch works. Also said that glitched weapons, you think that they're percentage-based? Yeah, it's quite possible, for sure. Very, very possible. Jiggy said basic zombies have a focus hash from Pokemon. I don't know what that means. It's been a very long time since I've played a Pokemon game. Like, complete honesty, the last Pokemon game I actually played, I never beat it, but the last Pokemon game I played was Pokemon Yellow. So that's kind of showing my age a little bit there. But yeah, I have literally never played any other of like the main Pokemon games. I played other ones like Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap, and that also showed my age with the Nintendo 64. But it's, you know how it is. Jiggy said, funny story, you accidentally deleted your save file over 52 hours on it. Yeah, that can happen. That's why, like, if you're doing the duplication glitch, you have to be really, really careful and make sure that what you're doing is not accidentally deleting the wrong thing. Because once you accidentally delete the wrong thing, it's gone. You can't get it back. You're done. So that's why I like the rollback a little bit better, because you're not deleting anything, you're just going back to a point where you were before. Azino, draining the lake isn't worth it. Correct. Right now, it's not worth it anymore, or it hasn't been. But if the tyrants spawn there, then it might be. But then again, you still have to deal with all the drowners, so it's kind of be more hassle than it should be. Killer Phoenix, save your small living vids, help me out a ton. Oh, thanks, I appreciate that. Glad I was able to help you out. How you doing today, by the way? If you're having a good one. Gabriel, you said, did I play Borderlands 2 because there's a feature where you can transfer items to another save? Yeah, I love Borderlands. I love all those games. They're super fun. I do remember that feature. It wouldn't quite make sense for Dying Light, because in Borderlands it makes sense because there's multiple characters to play as, so that's why that makes sense. But doing it in Dying Light would make no sense lore-wise. Kato, you said I should stream Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh, I love that game. I actually used to do streams of that all the time when I was kind of first starting out streaming at the end of 2020, and I definitely wouldn't mind playing it again. I absolutely love that game. It's so fun. I was actually doing a challenge run. I never got to finish it, but I was basically trying to kind of do a no upgrade run. So basically go through and make sure I unlock, everything, kind of almost 100% completed, but not fully. But never upgrade my health or my stamina, so I only have 3 hearts and have 1 stamina wheel, and just go through the entire game like that. And it was really, really fun. I had a blast with it. And also on top of that, it was a pacifist run, so I was trying to avoid fighting at all costs. There's some times where it was unavoidable, but it was really fun to just run around, not fighting enemies, like trying to find ways to avoid them, and still completing the objectives you need to complete without fighting anybody was really, really fun. So I might do that again sometime. Maddie said, have I started playing games with members? Not fully yet. I mean, I do have one that I'm going to be doing on Sunday, but I'm still kind of on vacation mode, essentially, because my leg, and also, it's not just my leg, it's now at a point where I'm going to be moving very soon, and it's just here within like the next couple of weeks, I'll have to take my computer down and all the good stuff and get ready for moving. So yeah, it's just kind of at a point where there's not a lot of time that I have for it, but it will definitely start back up in March 100%. I'll make an announcement to everybody, especially all the members, with the community, the member-only community posts, stuff like that, just saying, hey, here it is, give the link out, all that good stuff. So that will be happening 100% in March. Just like I said, I got to get finished moving and set up all that stuff first. Raleigh said, showing your age, though, I remember playing Lunar Lander on Commodore 64 when it was new. Yeah, you got me beat there. I did not do that. I think I remember playing Lunar Lander, but it was not new when I played it. Revert, you said, hey, a little late to the stream. Hey, no worries, man. Thanks for coming in. Right now, I'm just kind of doing stuff. Just chatting with everybody, running around. Not really doing much of anything at all. Beast says, you'll not survive on hard, even with the glitched weapons. You'll probably survive like a couple of minutes. If your gear sucks, it will be instant death. So if you're talking about the, what do you call it? The tyrants? Oh, that's bad. Ooh, I almost died. I think I could do it. I'll have to test it. Because it'll be really fun to try that out, but I have to test it with the glitched weapons. Evil Sins, I know you said you just stopped by to say hi, so hi Evil Sins, how's it going, my friend? Xwad, you said you're ready for the new Legend of Zelda game on May 12th. Oh yes, I cannot wait for it. I am so excited. Tears of the Kingdom is going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Well, I mean, I have to wait, but you know what I mean. I'm really excited about it, for sure. Activate this windmill, because you know what, why not? Slayer, does it still happen with immunity once it goes? Do you still survive? I haven't tested that, but you know what, we can find out. Considering that I just got the ability to turn it to nighttime, let's do it. Whee! Let's turn it to nighttime, and then I'll go find the some chemicals to stand in to drop my health. Make it a little bit easier. Gabriel said, New Frontiers DLC should add gunsmith feature from Call of Duty and Fallout 4. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think that's taking guns a bit too far for Dying Light. But they're gonna have something for sure. So easy place to go would be, oh yeah, over by Jack and Joe's camp. That's actually a really good spot there. Actually, kind of by the PK windmill because there's like barely any zombies over there. It's a good place to test. Jester, you said you appreciate that. You never drained the lake yourself. Yeah, the lake is basically useless. It used to be great because there was a glitch where you'd find bolters, and every time you hit them, they would drop blue crystals. So what you would do is you'd get something like the Mistress Sword, and that does no damage, and you would just smack them over and over again, and get an unlimited amount of blue crystals. And then what you could do is eventually, when you've gotten enough crystals, what you would do is you could actually just run about 10 to 20 meters away after you picked them all up, and they would respawn. And so you just run back and forth collecting tons and tons of crystals. It was an amazing farm until they patched it out, which was really sad. Shadow, you said if I streamed Breath of the Wild, you'd watch that for hours. You know, I might do that again, because I love that game so much, and it would help me get ready for the new one coming out in May, and who knows, maybe I'll make some content for it. I don't know. I'll have to see. I shall save you. That's not bad. Getting 400 XP for that. Okay. I totally forgot that I was trying to go to Jack and Joe's camp, and I did not go where I needed to. Like at all. Something said, when do I play on my Xbox? Kind of at random times. It just depends on whenever I feel like it, I guess. Where is Jack and Joe's camp? I didn't even go far enough. I went like the complete wrong direction. I have to have waypoints or else I'm like, I don't know, I'm lost. Merciless Skills, you said first game you played was Legend of Zelda Wind Waker on GameCube. I loved that game. That game was amazing. I actually, fun story about that. When my oldest daughter was a baby, I would sit down and play that, and she would sit with me in her little seat next to me, and just be absolutely mesmerized by the waves of the ocean. And it was just a really fun thing. That game was absolutely amazing. One of my all-time favorites. Basically, all of the Zelda games are the best. And if you don't think the Zelda games are awesome, then that's like your opinion, man. If you get that reference, then put a dude in the chat. But yeah, Zelda's games are absolutely amazing. So let's test this real quick, and then I'll get back to reading some things. Waiting for this to go down a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna let my community go down. So, Sonic Keeper said, do not fight the horde of tyrants. I repeat, do not unless you have glitched weapons. I ain't dying because of my boosters. These tyrants are so annoying. Oh, yeah. No, when you, okay, so there you go. The immunity thing still is there. Just don't stand in chemicals, and your health only slowly drains. So, yeah, you can still run around afterwards. But yeah, I ran into that problem, my Sonic. When I was just running around earlier, actually, I was like, oh, there's a tyrant. Let me go fight him. Oh, there's like 1,000,000 tyrants. I didn't die, but I was like, I gotta get out of here. It's insane. So yeah, you are 100% required to have full maxed out boosters, the best gear you can possibly wear, and have glitched weapons if you want to take on the tyrants. Without that stuff, you will die 100%. Doesn't matter how good you are at the game. You can't fight 25 tyrants at the same time and survive. Lisa said you had to use the Scorpio. I still want to try it. I mean, I have it on PC, so I can download the mod and try it out. But I want to try it sometime. Old Moldy Bread, you said you built your brawler gear up for max combat XP. Oh, nice. 52.2%. Nice. You get 2 to 3 levels a night when farming in Bridge Spot by Jack and Joe's camp. That's really good. Rodney said, have you noticed the Guildmaster's still chilling at the abandoned PK Metro and everything else is gone? Really? I've gone there. I haven't seen anybody there. Let's go. I want to go check that out. Controller died again. I need to get an actual wired controller and not having a wire connected to my Xbox controller, because it does stuff like that, where it's kind of like loses connection. Hey, Soundcube said you take 0 damage from 20 tyrants and 500 volatiles. That's a lot. Well, you're not taking any damage, which is great, but it's also a lot of enemies to fight. Timmy said, which side is the best side based on rewards you get? So it's all personal preference. After going through the game multiple times, I prefer the survivor side, because the PK side, the only really useful thing is the crossbow. So if you don't use the crossbow, I mean, I wouldn't go with the PKs. All their traps and stuff are basically useless. I've never used them because they're not needed. I see a person. Oh no, it's a rag. Hey, Arev, what's going on, my friend? How are you? It's 3 a.m. in Poland. Well, it is 8:30 in Texas right now. So it's quite a bit of time difference, but hey, welcome. Thanks for coming in, man. El Taco Guapo, the spectacle weapons plus the legend levels boost is extremely broken. Oh yeah, for sure. Was this zombie at the Craftmaster? I wasn't paying attention, but that would be kind of funny. What? That's kind of interesting. I don't remember there being zombies over here before, but hey, that's cool. Yeah, pretty much, like, with the way the game is, if you're not using glitched weapons, it's gonna take you a while to level up your legend level, just because you can't kill things quick enough, on hard at least. Now, if you do what somebody mentioned before, I can't remember who it was, somebody mentioned it, basically, go online, join someone else's game that's like a level 1 or 2 or 3, like someone who's like really low level, or, ooh, even better, what you could do is have a friend who has like a save file that's at a kind of at an early point in the game or something like that, where you can kind of go back to. Basically, someone who hasn't completed the game yet, go join their game, and all of the enemies, including the volatiles, especially in Old Villador, will be massively weaker, so you don't need glitched weapons at that point. Just join a lower level game and they die in like 1 to 2 hits. Anyway, so it's pretty awesome. Killer Phoenix says, do you think long axes and sticks count as one-handed or two-handed? So, one-handed hammer, one-handed. I have, you know what? I have some chests. Let me open up some chests here. It's one-handed hammer. So I think if it says long, then it, I believe, is considered two-handed. I believe. I could be wrong with that, because I did just get Timmy's Terrifier, which is a long axe. So let me see here. So Timmy's Terrifier. No, this is one-handed. So I guess it depends. It really, really depends. I know it's weird that they wouldn't just call everything one-handed or two-handed, but yeah. Foxy said he wished that if you side with PKs, their old Villador headquarters would stay, but you lose both headquarters. Yeah, and I mean, the reasoning for that is because of... where is it? That, right there, in front of me. If I'm looking at that right. That is incorrect. That. The big smoke over there. Right there. Past the Willow Windmill. The smoke behind that, that is the old Villador Master Windmill, and that's actually what was powering the metro station. And so, if you side with the PKs, that thing gets destroyed regardless of who you side with. Which I think is kind of weird. I think it'd make more sense if you side with the PKs, it doesn't get destroyed, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, it's basically that's the reason why it gets destroyed, because if you side with the survivors, you destroy it yourself. If you side with the PKs, then I think Alberto destroys it himself, dies in the process probably, something like that. I don't know. You don't really find out, you just know it's destroyed. RV said you're at 57 on your legend level. Yeah, leveling is very difficult, for sure. Especially with the 20k cap of nighttime bonus XP. Not sure why that was done. I think it was more done to prevent people from leveling too fast. But it also means that anything you get over 20k is completely erased. And I just feel like that's kind of... I'm not a giant fan of that, but I don't know. Maybe they'll fix that soon. Boof Jack said, if you start a New Game Plus again, what happens? Then you start a New Game Plus. That's it. Like, you can do New Game Plus as many times as you want, and there's nothing that changes between them. You can do as many New Game Pluses as you feel like, and they will all be exactly the same as the last one, if you made the same choices anyway. So yeah, there's that. Sonic, you said you killed like 20 tyrants on hard. Nice. Did you get a whole ton of XP? Actually, yeah. What kind of experience did you get for killing a tyrant? Was it actually more than killing a volatile? 'Cause here's a volatile right here for me. Slap in the face a little bit. Fighting one I can do without using boosters. It's not the easiest, but I can do it. I say it's not the easiest, but I'm slapping around a little bit. So I got 115 from killing this regular volatile. So I'm curious to see like what it would be for killing like multiple tyrants. Oh no! Controller died again. I need to get a... Uh-oh. I might die, but that's fine. Yeah, I died. I need to get an actual wired controller. Keeps disconnecting. The reason I say controller is because I can't do keyboard and mouse. My hands cramp up after like 10 minutes. So it's not really possible. Mercilessly said the volatile spot I found is no joke. There's so many of them. Oh, I know. There's a ridiculous amount. Fozzie, you said, what do you think is the best ending? So, in my opinion, the best ending is actually the Night Runner ending. So first, I do have a video on my channel that actually talks about how to get every single ending. So quick spoilers if you don't want to know about this particular ending that I feel is the best ending. But basically, you want to get the Night Runner ending, which involves you giving the VNC tower to Frank. So that's one of the things you need to do. In order to get the absolute best version of the Night Runner ending, you want to make sure that every time you get a chance to save Hakon, you do. And that means that the first time, whenever he gets shot, turns out that he's working for Waltz, you need to stay with him and help him. If you say, nah, forget you, and you leave, then you don't have a choice. You can't save him. So you have to choose that option to save him there, stick with him, and then every time later on when you fight him, you have to always choose to save him. That's the second thing you need. First and second kind of thing you need to do is those two things. And you also need to make sure that the Colonel is alive at the end. So when you finally get to the place where the Colonel is, you want to side with him. You want to make sure he doesn't die. And then when you get to the choice of either rescuing Lawan or saving Mia, choose to save Mia because Hakon will be there and he'll go save Lawan. And by doing this, Hakon and Lawan will both still be alive. It doesn't matter if you save Frank because whether Frank lives or dies has no bearing on the story. But basically do that, and if you save Mia, then at the very end cutscene, you'll be leaving Villador and Lawan will go with you. That's what I think is the best ending, and that's kind of how you get that one. Old Molded Bridge, so you get 280 XP per kill on Volatile with your Brawler XP build. Oh yeah, if you have XP gear, you will get a ton more XP than if you don't have XP gear. If you, like, for example, the stuff that I'm wearing, let me actually look. So no XP, no XP, no XP, no XP. This one has a combat XP, and this one does. So I'm only getting a slight bonus to combat XP. I could have just done this, of course. But if you have every piece of gear have combat XP on there and you fight a bunch of volatiles, you will get way more experience than if you didn't, for sure. Something said you'd probably get more if you were in a chase. Yeah, that's true. It would be... It's kind of crazy to go to that spot for sure. We got Cone's Queen in chat. How's it going on, my friend? How are you? It's greetings from good old Germany. Well, hey, welcome. How are you doing today, by the way? Hope you're having a good one. Flyman, he said, who wouldn't save Hakon every time? I did that a few times. Just to see what happens. Honestly, the first time I played through the game, I found out that he was working for Waltz. I was like, how dare you? I was like, nope. I'm leaving you. No, the first time that's not true. The first time I still sided with him and stuff. But after that, like, I was like, my second playthrough, I was like, nah, forget you, man. So, yeah, it was kind of interesting. Let's go to the game on different things. Try it to me and say, how do you find XP gear? So, the thing with that is that you just need to do normal gear farms. So, gear farms there's really only two ways to get gear, and that is to get legendary gear, or artifact level gear. Well, three ways. Basically, what you want to do is farm the legendary renegade encounters, because a lot of times they will give you at least one piece of gear, sometimes they'll give you two. You also want to go open up the GRE inhibitor chests. They do respawn every 30 minutes, and they always have gear inside. Now, it's not always artifacts, but they do have gear every single time. And there's tons of chests all over the map, so you can find a loop and just kind of go through those. And then the last way would be to purchase gear from the vendors. So from Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 agents is what I should say, because they do have artifact gear that you can buy, and you basically just have to spend a bunch of tokens and buy it over and over again until you finally get what you're looking for. That's kind of the ways you get it. Shadow said, please stream Tears of the Kingdom. I might definitely do that if enough people want to see me do that. If enough people want to see me even do Breath of the Wild, I will definitely consider doing both of those, because I'm excited for it. I'm gonna play it like no matter what, but whether or not I make content for it is another story. Based on Cube, you have 6.8 combat XP. Yeah, it's like that's why I got like whenever I killed one, I got like 115. because I have like 15% combat XP. But if you get 50%, then yeah, it's a lot better for sure. Ultimately, so I got an idea with the max combat XP stat you can get on gear. I have most of my gear at 8.8 and 8.6. So I believe the max percentage for any stat normally that you can get on gear is 13.4%. Legendary gear, which there's only like one thing of legendary gear, can go up to 15% or 25%. Like if you get the masks from the events that we just got, both the anniversary, bloody anniversary, and the dropkick event, masks that we got give you a 25% bonus to something. Can't remember off the top of my head. So it can go up to 25%, but that's only with like special kind of things. You're not gonna find gear that has 25% on it. So you're looking at 13.4% is pretty much the maximum that you're gonna get, which is really hard to do with all the different stats. Rodney said, "You can't believe Aiden and Lawan don't." There's with some of the choices you make, there is kind of something that seems like they could end up forming a relationship, and
What's this? My marker just blinked.
you know, if you get the good ending and Lawan goes with you, it's something that they could explore in DLC 2, but we don't know for sure what they're going to be like, because DLC 2 is going to take place after the story, so we know your choices will have some sort of effect, but it may just be something that, like, oh, you know, in passing it might reference that, so it might be like, oh hey, Lawan came with you, but, or like, cause, like there's essentially four different endings. There's you leaving the city by yourself, and the city is fine. It's still standing. There's you leaving the city by yourself, and the city's destroyed. There's you leaving with Lawan, and the city is fine. And there's you leaving with Hakon, and the city is destroyed. So when you look at it that way, what they might do for that is they might just say, oh, this person, you know, started traveling with you, but you told them to turn around or something, or, you know, there might be something that makes it to where they're not actually in the DLC, and they just have like a reference, like you, like, oh, it would be kind of a cop out, I guess, but just like referencing, oh hey, yeah, no, you were traveling with them, but then you said no, go away, and they did. I really hope that's not the case, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. I decided, well, this is not the forest. Correct, it is not. It was going to be the forest, and then the forest was breaking on me. Something was going on where my mic was messing up, and it was we figured out that it was solely because I was running the forest that my mic wouldn't work. Because it works fine here, so I don't know what happened. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna stream the forest or not on Saturday. Kind of up in the air at this point. Somebody mentioned that they have Breath of the Wild as well. That's a love. I love that game so much. Also, Ducky Bath, how's it going, friend? How are you today? Vibration in C, so yo-yo, new to Dialite 2. When do you get something? I missed that. I apologize if you want to say that again in chat. I completely missed it. It kind of disappeared from my screen. Sushi said, yo, I'm going to be here for one question, then I got to do something. All right, cool. What's your question, man? Are you going to make Dying Light 1 content or live streams? Yeah, I'll probably be making necessarily content for it, but I'll definitely do probably some more streams of it, because I did stream my playthrough of the following, but I'll probably go back through the original game as well. Vibe Motorsports said, okay, I switched to Twitch, I'm new to Dying Light 2. When do I get the glider and grappling hook? So the glider you don't get until you reach the central loop, which is the halfway point of the story, essentially. So if you haven't accessed, which let me show you on the map real quick. Basically, when you start the game, you have access to this top area over here. When you gain access to this area, that's when you get the paraglider. It's like immediately as soon as you gain access, paraglider is yours. There's a little tutorial for it you go through and all that good stuff. For the grappling hook, you actually have to progress almost towards the end of the game. You're getting really close to the end of the game. There's still like several quests after it, but it's kind of like the halfway point of the second half of the game. When you go up the VNC tower. So whenever you do the broadcast mission, that's when you get the grappling hook. Hey, Dobby. Hi, zombie. Based on Masonic Cube, you said, I think I hold the record for amount of times I did New Game Plus, and before New Game Plus, I was out. I restarted so many times. Yeah, I did the same thing. I've done New Game Plus like a bunch of times. And yeah, it's yeah, that's pretty much all there was to do. Disciple said, "Can I buy you games?" I mean, hey, if you want to, if that's something you want to do, I mean, that's always appreciated. I don't like. I never expect anybody to do anything, but if someone wants to do something to help support the channel, regardless of how that is. It is always 1,000,000% appreciated because you guys are awesome community. Dead End Planet said, do you think DLC 2 will be like the following? Will be access to the main menu or in-game like Bloody Ties? Probably. Since it's going to take place after the story, it'll probably be through the menu instead. Because if you have to access it in-game, then it'll probably be something to where, oh, you have to be done with the game in order to access it, which I guess makes sense, but I think it's going to be, it would make more sense for it to be like the following in the sense that you have to access it from the main menu kind of deal. I know it's not going to be, I don't think it's going to be as big as the following, but we don't know too much about it yet. Okay, let's do this. Can everybody see me? Also, thank you for the follow there, KC648406. Thank you so much for that. We're gonna hop over here now. Actually, hold on, let me. I think my connection dropped for a second. If it's still kind of patchy or whatever, please let me know. I think this is where we're gonna do it tonight. Some forest got messed up. I don't know what happened there. Don't 100% know what Saturday stream's gonna be like at the moment, but I will be back on Saturday for another stream at 7 p.m. Central Time. Again, not 100% sure if it's going to be the forest. If the forest isn't working, then I might go through Dead Island Riptide. Might start my playthrough of that. Maybe go back through Dying Light 1. Not entirely sure just yet, but we'll start something on Saturday. either way. And yeah, so if you haven't followed me on Twitch, I would greatly appreciate it. You just click the follow button. I do streams every Thursday and Saturday, 7 p.m. Central Time. And you can also check out my YouTube channel. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It helps me out an absolute ton as well. And to answer your question, Disciple, do I have a P.O. box? Not yet, but it is something I will be getting after I make my move. So I will kind of show that to people as well. But like I said, this is where we're going to kind of end it here. I had fun with what we were able to get done. There was a lot of technical issues. I don't know exactly what was going on tonight, but hopefully it'll be fixed. But thanks again, everybody. Hope to see you all on Saturday.